Good morning. Welcome, everybody. It's so lovely to have you all here. So today we're going to be doing a Hatha Yoga class, focusing on the heart center and particularly focusing on gratitude. Gratitude makes all things possible. And gratitude is one of those really funny concepts that can be really challenging to grasp. For me personally, gratitude has been one of my steepest teachers. It's been something that I've really struggled with, and I didn't realize that until I actually had to start a gratitude journal. And I committed to writing down every single day in a journal 3 things I was grateful for. And I found that at the end of day 2, after I was grateful for my family and food in my belly and a roof over my head, I really, really struggled. And it was such a surprise to me with all the work that I've done and I do constantly that I struggled with gratitude. I didn't even realize it. And so gratitude is something that I've been working on extensively in the past few years. And I think it's something that all of us can work on all the time. One of the interesting things about gratitude is, of course, that it's really easy to be grateful when things are going well. When you're getting the right deals at work, or when things are going well for your family or for you personally, it's very easy to be grateful then. But what about when we're faced with challenges? How do we find gratitude for the challenges? That's when we really have to dig deep and we really have to go into that space of the heart and awareness. And we have to start to understand that gratitude is more than just being grateful for what we have, but it's learning to be grateful even for what we don't have. It's learning to be grateful for the challenging lessons that we learn, knowing that every single challenge is an opportunity for growth. And so today, as we practice, let's start with the one thing that we can all be grateful for, just simply by being here. Each and every one of us has breath. And so we use the breath as a tool for presence, but also for gratitude. As we inhale, we're given the gift of life. And we all know, we've been taught from when we were young, whenever we get a gift, we say thank you. And so for each breath, we need to feel gratitude, because each breath is a beautiful, beautiful gift. As we go through this class, please listen to your body. If anything feels uncomfortable or painful, please stop or adjust your movement or your posture so that it comes back to feeling aware and conscious and beautiful. It's really, really important that you listen to your body. This is the cornerstone of yogic practice. There are no prizes for injuring yourself in yoga. Many of you doing this class may have never done yoga before, or maybe you haven't done yoga for a very long time. So really listen to yourself. Don't feel like you have to do everything. Do the very best that you can without expectation and without judgment. Before we start, bring your hands together. Rubbing your hands vigorously together, start to feel the heat that's building up in your palms. Beautiful. And then bring your hands to your heart center. Relax your shoulders. Let your elbows soften downwards. Draw your neck in line with your spine. Tuck your tailbone under and lightly engage your belly as your shoulders soften. Take a long, deep breath in. And exhale. And just pause on the exhale and experience gratitude for that breath. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. And we're just going to tune in with one long So take a deep breath in to begin. Oh. Notice how your entire body comes into presence. Become aware of your breath, feeling each breath as a beautiful gift. And think of the words of Rumi: wear gratitude like a cloak, and it will feed every corner of your life. Wear gratitude like a cloak, and it will feed every corner of your life. Release your hands, come onto your hands and knees. So you can bring your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. And we're going to start moving through cat and cow. So inhale, drop your belly down and look up. And exhale, curling up, head drops down. Continue with this movement. And I want you to move intuitively. Maybe your body wants to move a little bit faster. Maybe it wants to slow down. But what you want to be sure of is that you feel the movement from the base of the spine all the way up to the top of the neck. That's it. Beautiful. Very nice. Just continue with this movement. Gently waking up the spine. And come to neutral. Tuck your toes under, straighten your legs and press your heels down to the mat. Press your chest towards your thighs, relax your head, relax your neck. Lightly engage your belly and then start to lift and lower your heels, lengthening through the back of your legs. Make sure your head and neck are completely relaxed, that there's no tension in the head and neck. And then come back to neutral. Look up between your palms and walk your feet to your hands. Grab hold of your elbows and let your head and neck relax completely. Let the weight shift into the balls of your feet. Lift your tailbone up and just hang down. And you almost feel like you were a rag doll slung over a banister. So there's a complete surrender in this posture. Release your arms, soften your knees, and gently curl up, vertebrae by vertebrae, coming to Tadasana, a mountain pose. Big toes touch, ankles touch, tailbone tucks under, belly lightly engaged. Deep breath in, and exhale, draw your palms together. Inhale, reach up, arch back. And exhale, palms to the mat. Fingertips in line with your toes. Relax your head, relax your neck. Inhale, step your right leg all the way back and bring your right knee to the floor as you look up. Tuck your toes under, step back to plank, body in a straight line. Beautiful. And exhale, drop your knees. Drop your chest. Inhale. Cobra. Exhale, inverted V. Press your heels down, press your chest to your thighs. Again, make sure your head and neck are completely relaxed. And then step your right foot between your palms. Bring your left knee to the mat and look up. Step the other leg forwards. Inhale, reach up, arch back. And exhale, palms to the mat. Left leg back, left knee on the floor, look up. Other leg back into plank, nice straight line. Exhale, knees and chest. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, inverted V. Inhale, left foot forwards, right knee on the floor, look up. Other leg forwards. Inhale, reach up, arch back. And exhale, palms together. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, right leg is back, right knee on the floor, look up. Retain, plank. Exhale, knees and chest. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, inverted V. Inhale, right leg forwards, left knee on the floor, look up. Exhale, other leg forwards. Inhale, and exhale, palms to the mat. Left leg back, left knee on the floor, look up. Other leg back. Exhale, knees and chest. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, inverted V. Inhale, left leg forwards, right knee on the floor, look up. Other leg forwards. Inhale and exhale. Come to Tadasana. Bring your big toes together. Tuck your tailbone under. Become aware of your breath. And take a moment of gratitude for each breath. Inhale. Exhale, palms together. Inhale, reach up, arch back. Exhale, palms to the mat. Right leg back, right knee on the floor, look up. Other leg back to plank. Exhale, knees and chest. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, inverted V. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale. And exhale, palms to the mat. Left leg back, left knee on the floor, look up. Retain. Exhale, knees and chest. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, inverted V. Inhale, left foot forwards. Exhale, right. Inhale. And exhale, feeling nice and warm now. Notice what's happening in your body. Feeling every single sensation. Staying in complete awareness. And inhale. Exhale, palms together. Inhale, reach up, arch back. Exhale, palms to the mat. Right leg back, right knee on the floor, look up. Other leg back. Exhale, knees and chest. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, inverted V. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale. And exhale. Left leg back. Left knee on the floor, look up. Other leg back. And exhale, knees and chest. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, inverted V. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale. And exhale. And coming to Tadasana. Hands at your sides. Big toes touching. Tailbone tucked under, shoulders relax. Regulate your breath. Inhaling for 3. And exhaling for 3. Feeling present in your body. And using your breath to ground yourself in gratitude. To experience the gratitude in every single cell of your body. And then we're going to take the feet about a leg distance apart. Tailbone tucks under, belly engaged, shoulders relax. Take your arms out to the sides. Make sure your shoulders aren't scrunched up, shoulders are relaxed. And before we go into Trikonasana, stretch your fingers away from each other. Imagine there's somebody standing on either side of you, pulling your arms away from each other. Keep your left foot facing forwards. And then turn your right foot out and notice how your hips follow your right foot and bring them back to center. So you don't want the twist in the hips. You want the hips nice and straight. Push your hips over to the left, making sure shoulders and hips are stacked over each other. And come down. Bring your right hand in front of your right ankle. Roll your shoulder back and reach up with your left hand. Beautiful. If you can, take your gaze up towards the ceiling, towards the sky if you're outside. Reach up. And then turn your palm to face forwards and bring your arm over your ear. Now this should be really uncomfortable. You should get a long stretch all the way through the side of your body. Breathing into it. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in, come back up to center. Now you're going to bend your right knee and you want your knee to be over your ankle. So you may need to widen your lunge a little bit more. Again, look how the body automatically follows the lead. You want your body to face forwards. Sink down into the lunge. Take your gaze over your right hand. Tuck your belly under and engage. Sorry, tuck your buttocks under and engage your belly. Good. Sinking down, gazing over the right arm. Beautiful, long, deep breathing. Bring your right hand in front of your right foot and reach up. Roll your shoulder back. Take your arm over your ear. Beautiful. Keep stretching through that left hand. Sink down lower into your lunge. And come back up. Now staying in your lunge, turn to face your right foot. Chest is up, open your heart center. Take a deep breath in and reach up with your arms, drop your shoulders back. Sink down into your lunge. And arch back, taking your arms back. Open your heart center, reach up and feel the fullness of your heart filled with gratitude. Lift your arms up, arch backwards. Breathing into it. And come back up. Straighten both legs. Now you may want to step your back foot forwards, one step. Arms are nice and straight, body is facing the right. Bring your palms together. Now you can cross over your thumbs. So your thumbs are crossed over, palms are together. Arms in line with your ears. Take a long, deep breath in. And keeping your arms in line with your ears, stretching forwards as much as you can. Maybe bringing your hands to the mat. And if it feels possible, bring your hands alongside your foot. Now you can bend your front knee so that your chest is resting against your knee. And then start to straighten that front leg. Relaxing into the forward bend. Beautiful, long, deep breathing as you hold here. Then you can bend your front knee again, resting your chest on your knee. Bring your hands behind your back, bringing your palms together. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, straighten your legs. Chest lifts up, roll your shoulder blades together, inhale, and exhale, drop back. Lifting up from the heart. And as you open your heart, Feel gratitude for the breath. And start to notice if any other gratitudes are joining in. And coming back up to center, turn to face forwards. If you can, keeping your hands interlinked. Deep breath in. And exhale, stretch forwards, leading with your chest. And then release your hands. Bring them down to the mat. And you can turn your palms to face backwards, fingertips pointing backwards, and walk your hands through your legs, bringing your head towards the mat. Long, deep breathing in this posture. And coming back to center. And gently curling up. Coming to standing. Beautiful. Check that your feet are a mat distance apart. Take your arms out. Relax your shoulders. And feel your hands being pulled away from each other. Tuck your tailbone under, engage your belly. Turn your left foot now out to the side. Notice the hips want to follow, so bring the hips back to center. Push your hips over to the right and bring your left hand in front of your left foot. Now roll your right shoulder back, push your hip forward. And if it feels possible, taking your gaze up towards the ceiling or the sky. Beautiful, hold it there. Use your breath. That's it. Turn your palm to face forwards and reach your arm over your ear. Really long stretch now all the way down the side of your body. Hold it there. Beautiful. And coming back up. Now you can bend your left knee so that the knee is above the ankle. Again, notice how the hips twist. Bring them back to center. Deepen your lunge, sink down. Make sure the knee doesn't go beyond the ankle. Make sure the body is facing forward, that we're not twisting. And then take your gaze over your left hand. Keep stretching the arms away from each other as you sink down into your lunge. The back leg is really strongly engaged. The tailbone is tucked under. The belly is strong. Gazing over that left hand. Breathing into it. Bring your left hand onto your left knee and take your right arm over. Strong through the belly. Breathing into it. Beautiful. Stay with your breath. And coming back up to center. Keeping that front leg bent. Turn to face the front leg now. Now you may need to step forwards a little bit. Sink down. Take your arms up. And then sweep your arms back. Lifting up through the heart center. Sinking down through your knee. Beautiful. Sink down a little bit deeper. Lift the arms up. Feel the heart opening. That's it. Feel the gratitude flowing through every single cell in your body. And inhale, coming up. Take your arms up and maybe stepping your feet slightly closer together. Palms are together. Thumbs crossed over. Shoulders relax. Take a deep inhalation. And as you exhale, stretch forwards, keeping your arms in line with your ears. Or maybe bringing your hands down to the mat. Maybe taking your hands alongside your foot. Bend your knee so that your chest is resting against your thigh. And then gently straightening the leg. Now we know with all forward bends, surrender is key. So we don't force the forward bend.
We soften into it. Beautiful, long, deep breathing, belly engaged. Very nice.
Bring your hands behind your back into Namaste or prayer posture. Take a deep breath in, straighten your front leg, come to standing, and drop back, lifting the heart up. Every cell of your body filled with gratitude as you reach up from the fullness of your heart. And coming back, turning to face forwards. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, stretching forwards, keeping your palms together if you can. And then release your hands down onto the mat. Walk across to your right ankle and lengthen your chest along your right leg. Across to center, over to the left. And back to center. Bring your right hand underneath your face. Twist to the left and raise your left arm up. Now let your left arm fall backwards as you twist, getting a really lovely feeling through the spine. And release. And changing sides. Amy Collette says gratitude is a powerful catalyst for happiness. It's the spark that lights a fire of joy in your soul. How beautiful is that? Gratitude, a spark that lights the fire of joy in your soul. And back to center. Walk your feet together. Bend your knees. And just let your forehead rest on your knees for a moment. And then coming down to Balasana, to child's pose. So sitting on your knees, hands to your feet. Bring your forehead to the mat. And let your shoulders fall forwards. Now, for some people, sitting on your knees like this is really uncomfortable. So if you find that uncomfortable, rather lie down on your back. It's really important that you listen to your body and you honor exactly what it is that your body needs in this moment. Deeply relax here. Hips sink onto your heels. Shoulders just fall forward. Complete surrender. Knowing that this is the yoga. These moments of stillness and silence, where we hear the inner voice. Everything else, the asana, is simply to bring us here to this point of stillness, of awareness. And your next inhalation, you can very gently start to curl up with your head coming up last. Beautiful. Now bring your hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And once again, we're moving through cat and cow. So inhale, drop your belly down, look up. And exhale, curl up. Moving with gratitude that your body is able to do this, that your mind brought you here onto your mat. What a beautiful gift we give ourselves
when we commit to looking after our bodies, to our minds. And so we feel gratitude simply for being here, for taking this hour for ourselves, for our own well-being, physical, mental, and emotional. And coming to neutral. And you can sit back on your heels. Now again, please be very conscious of your knees. If it's possible for you, extend your right leg out while sitting on your left heel. If there is any pain in that knee, bring your left foot to the inside of your thigh and then walk your head down towards your leg. So really being so conscious of your body and what it's capable of today. Deeply relaxing wherever you are. Using the exhalation to soften into the stretch, to surrender with awareness. Consciously relaxing your body. Beautiful. Keep using your breath, keep using the exhalation, that's it. And then walk your hands up, coming onto your right foot and your left knee. Now, if it feels possible, bend your left foot up towards your buttock, grab hold of the outside of your left foot. Now, you may feel a little bit wobbly, in which case, bring your right hand to the outside of your right foot to support yourself. Otherwise, reach up with your right hand and arch gently backwards. So it's a very subtle backwards movement, getting a beautiful stretch. And release. And change sides. Coming onto your right knee, extend your left foot forward. Sitting back onto your right foot. Again, be aware of what's happening in the right knee. Sometimes you can do this on one side but not the other. So be very conscious of what your body is capable of. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Relax. Use the exhalation to soften, to surrender. Beautiful. Feeling each breath as this beautiful gift. Looking after your physical and mental well-being is such a beautiful gift. And just feel that now. Honor that gift to self. Walk your hands up. Coming onto your left foot. If it feels possible, raising your right foot up towards your buttock. Maybe you need to support yourself. That's absolutely fine. And then if you can, raise your left arm and lean slightly backwards. Beautiful. Holding it. And release. Sitting back. Extend both legs out in front of you. Removing any excess flesh from underneath your sitting bones, if you have any, of course. And then take a lovely long stretch up. And as you exhale, stretch forwards as far as you can. And then turn your palms to face upwards. And relax your hands alongside your legs. So there's no grabbing, hold, and pulling. This is a softening and a surrender. The palms are facing up. And the chest is just relaxing down. Now, it doesn't matter where you are in this pose. It doesn't matter how close your chest is to your thighs. It doesn't matter if you can touch your toes. All that matters here is surrender. Deep surrender. Softening. Releasing all expectation, all judgment. And just giving yourself permission to be present and aware, to soften, to surrender.
Notice what happens in your body when you stop forcing, when you completely hand over, surrender. Now on your next inhalation, I want you to lengthen your spine and grab hold wherever you can. Maybe it's on your ankles, maybe you're on your calves, wherever you can reach with a straight spine. And then take a deep breath in and exhale. Use your hands now to come to the full expression of the posture. But notice the hands are still just lightly holding wherever they are. It isn't a forcing and a pulling. You don't want white knuckles. You're just gently using the hands now to come into the full expression of the posture. And again, soften and surrender. Wherever you are, just be all there, fully and completely present. Head and neck relax, abdomen, chest relax. Softening with each exhalation. And immense gratitude flooding the body. Breathing into it. Thornton Wilder said, we can only be said to be alive in those moments when our hearts are conscious of our treasures. We can only be said to be alive in those moments when our hearts are conscious of our treasures. And see if you can be conscious of your treasure right now. The treasured relationships, the treasured moments, the treasured memories. And stretch forwards, come up with a straight back. Bring your hands alongside your body. Now we're going to come into Matsyasana, fish pose. So bring your hands underneath your bottom. So you're sitting on your hands, looking forwards. Drop down onto your elbows and notice how my chest is lifted. So we're not crunching down. The chest is lifted and you're reaching up. I've got a little bit of plant in my hair. So reach up through your chest and drop your head all the way back. Now you feel a really strong stretch through your throat. Hold this posture and just notice how vulnerable it feels to have the head back, to have the throat exposed, to have the heart exposed. Physically, these are our two most vulnerable points, the heart and the throat. So just notice what happens to your body when you open yourself up to that extreme vulnerability. Take a long, deep breath in. Hold the breath in that space of extreme vulnerability. And as you exhale, release and come down. Interlink your hands and wrap them behind your head. Lift your head up and hug your elbows in towards your head. Now imagine your head is a dead weight, like a bowling ball, and very gently just start to shift it from side to side, releasing any tension that you may have in your head. And come back to center. Drop your head down to the mat. Bend your knees. Now, if you can, grab hold of your ankles with your feet on the mat. If you can't reach your ankles, just have your hands resting alongside your hips. We're going to take a long, deep breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to lift the hips all the way up towards the ceiling. So take a deep breath in and exhale, lifting your hips all the way up, coming up onto your shoulders. Make sure your head and neck are facing forwards. And we're going to do 3 long, deep breaths here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale,
last one, deep breath in. Hold your breath and lift your hips up as you keep your breath held in. The belly should be expanded. Lift the hips up for 3, 2, and 1. Gently lowering your hips down to the mat. Hug your knees to your chest. Rock from side to side. And then start to rock all the way up, all the way down, massaging your spine. And this is such a beautiful movement. We see children doing this all the time because children instinctively know what their bodies need. But as adults, we ignore this need to move the body in this way. And let's do one more just because it feels so good. And then rolling over and coming onto your belly. Good. So we're going to rest on the belly, make a pillow with your hands, and have your forehead resting on your mat. Then bring your big toes together and let your heels flop out to the side. So it's like a little pigeon toe. Keep toes touching, heels flopping out, forehead resting on the mat. Breathing deeply. Experiencing the yoga, the coming together of mind and body, absolute presence, no thoughts of the past, no thoughts of the future, just this moment. Nothing exists beyond this moment. There is only now. And allow your entire body to be flooded with deep gratitude for now.
And then slowly coming up, bring your hands underneath your shoulders.
Forehead is on the mat. And we're going to do Bhujangasana, Cobra Pose, but we're going to do it in 3 phases. So the first phase, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale,
Lift up with your chest, but you should be able to bring your hands off the mat. Your legs are relaxed and you're using only your lower back to lift up. Make sure shoulders aren't scrunched. Shoulders are pulled back and away from your ears and using your lower back lifting up. And release,
forehead to the mat. Second phase, we're going to push halfway up with the elbows. So take a long deep breath in
and exhale, come halfway up. So the elbows are still bent. We don't want the elbows out, elbows are in, shoulders are away from the ears. Notice the legs are still relaxed. There's no tension in the legs. And look up. Breathing, feel the heart opening. And exhale,
coming down. You can take your feet mat distance apart now. Take your hands slightly further back so that your fingertips are in line with your nipples. Take a deep breath in.
And as you exhale, straighten your elbows. Let your hips sink down. Again, be very conscious of this. Shoulders are away from the ears, look up. Now you can stay here, or you can bend your feet up towards your head as your hips sink down into King Cobra. Beautiful. And release. Push back on your heels, knees apart, toes together, and relaxing down. Allowing your hips to sink onto your heels, your shoulders to fall forwards, deeply relaxing. Beautiful. And your next inhalation, gently curling up and coming onto your knees. Beautiful. You can come up,
Preparing for Ustrasana, camel pose. So you want your knees to be about hip distance apart. Camel pose, we're going to have hands in the small of the back, hips forward, and we're going to arch backwards. Now, if you want to come into the full expression of the posture, you can bring your hands onto your heels, lift up, but only if your hips can be in line with your knees. If you're over here, you're getting no benefit whatsoever from the posture. So either your hips are forward, head is back, or your hands are supporting your lower back from this posture and dropping back here. So really, really important to be wherever you are in this posture. Either bringing your hands into the small of your back now, press your hips forward and drop back, lift your chest up, or bringing your hands into the full posture and looking up. And let's do 3 breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last one, deep breath in. Hold the breath, go just 1% deeper into the pose. And then bring your hands to the small of your back. Sit back on your heels, hands to your feet, and relax down. Forehead to the mat, hips sinking to the heels, experiencing the yoga, the space between where the magic happens. So much awareness. So much presence. And a deep, abiding gratitude. So grateful for the challenges that give me growth. So grateful for these opportunities of meeting myself. And very gently curling up. Beautiful. And now you can sit to the left of your feet. Bring your right foot over your left knee. Make sure that your bottom foot is out of the way. And you're sitting firmly through your sitting bones. Bring your right hand behind your back. Lift your left arm up. Left arm comes in front of the right knee. Lift your chest and twist round, looking over your right shoulder. Now, as you lengthen your spine, inhale. And as you twist your spine, exhale. Inhale, lift, and exhale, twist. Inhale, lift, and exhale, twist. And release, come back to center, changing sides. Right foot underneath, left foot goes over the top. Make sure that your sitting bones are firmly planted through the mat. Bring your left hand behind your back. Bring your right arm up. Right arm in front of the left knee. Lift your spine and twist around, looking over your left shoulder. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, twisting round. Gaze is over the left shoulder. Inhale up, and exhale, twist. And come back to center. Bring the soles of your feet together. And then push your feet as far away from your body as you can get them, but keeping the soles touching. And then relax forwards, knees falling out to the sides. Forehead relaxing. Feel the release in your hips as you surrender your chest. Your head and neck relax completely. Beautiful.
Just relax. And gently
Curling up and rolling all the way down onto your back. Lying down in Shavasana with your feet mat distance apart, with your palms facing up, and with your eyes closed. You can give yourself permission to relax fully and completely, knowing that it is here in this space of deep relaxation that you are healed. Relax feet, calves and thighs. Relax hips and buttocks, abdomen and chest. Relax hands and arms, neck and shoulders. Relax face, eyes, nose, mouth and tongue. The entire body is completely relaxed. And in the space of deep relaxation, start bringing your awareness to all the things in your life that you are thankful for. Simply give gratitude the opportunity to rise up naturally. And as it comes up, just let yourself sink into the feeling. Surrender completely to it. And notice how the gratitude feels in your body, how your energy feels. Surrender to your heart, not your head. You can begin to bring your awareness to your breath. Feeling gratitude for the gift of life that is the breath. Becoming aware of the beating of your heart, pulsating, filled with love and compassion and peace, and the constant flow from within. Bringing your awareness to into your eyes that bring you color, faces, smiles, nature, the sunrise, the sunset, rainbows, the moon, the stars, and your own beautiful image in the mirror. Bring your awareness to your ears that beam in sound, music, laughter, the voices of those you love, the silence, and the beautiful sounds of life. Notice your nose that smells the ocean breeze, the sweet perfume of flowers, the trees, freshly cut grass, and those beautiful wafting smells from the kitchen. Bring your awareness to your hands that hold, touch, caress. Your hands that open and close, that applaud and squeeze. The arms and shoulders that carry, hug, lift, and stretch. Notice your feet and your toes, and the gift of moving them as they transport you, walk, run, dangle, dance, kick, fold, and leap each day. Bring your awareness to your abundance, your expansion, your evolution, your shifts in perspective, the affluence and flow and empathy and love and light. Your ability to see growth and potential in every moment. Now just breathe with deep gratitude as you feel grace and ease, and experience the warmth, love, and compassion that gratitude brings into your heart. Your awareness drifts to the nurturing relationships in your life, the new ones and the old ones, the material things that come to you unexpectedly, and the things that flow to you with great effort, commitment, and hard work. And think of love in your life and your connection to those things that are sweet and loving and honorable and just right. Feel grateful for everything that you have. Just breathe and feel this flow. And on your next inhalation, you can start to bring your awareness to the rise and fall of your chest. Very gently rubbing your thumb across your fingertips, moving your toes. You can take your arms above your head. Have a beautiful stretch. And hugging your knees into your chest. Rock gently from side to side. Roll over onto your right hand side and pause here in the fetal position. Nurtured, held and supported. And very gently rocking up, coming to Sukhasana, to easy pose. Bring your hands together. Come to your heart center. And may the long-time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. We'll finish with 3 arms. Take a lovely long deep breath in. Let's begin. Om. 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 Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here and for sharing.